I've run out of answers, I've run out of time.
Welcome to Relationships Diaries, an inspiring, transformational, thought-provoking and intriguing message on marriage, relationships and real-life issues with Pastor Ismaila Awudu. And now, today's message.
Every woman needs recognition. She wants to be recognized that she is your spouse. She wants people to know that I am his fiancé. So when they are walking, she wants everybody to know that I am Kojo Mensah's girlfriend or I am Kojo Mensah's wife. So sometimes to even let people know in public, sometimes they will try to put their hands around your waist or try to hold your hand. When somebody is coming to talk to you, maybe you are in a party and maybe you decided to cocktail or whatever, you are walking alone and they are somewhere chatting with some people. Whilst they are chatting, their eyes are watching you. When a lady comes close and they are chatting, before you realize, they can, oh, hello, see that? And so what is going on? Are you enjoying the party? Then the person will say, oh, what is going on? He said, oh, is that your guy? He said, oh, sorry, please meet my wife or please meet my girl. They want recognition. That is why Mrs. is something big for every woman. Mrs. I am Mrs. And the way they say it with confidence. Because they need recognition. So they work towards it. Promotion, title, exposure is what makes a woman. It boosts her ego and makes her feel good. And she feels important. And that is what they are. And that is what they like. And that is how God made them to be. And that is what we should understand. And support them and help them to achieve it. Because they need recognition. Don't marry or don't go into a relationship and treat your fiancé or your girl as a second fiddle. They don't like it. If you push them and try to hide them, you don't want them to be known in public. When you are going out, you leave your wife at home and you alone will attend a party. And if you are going to board meetings, there are certain places you don't want to go with your wife and all those things. It kills women emotionally. It enslaves them. Some of you feel shy to walk with your girl or your boy. Why? You can only do love when you are in the room, but you can't do love outside. When you are walking outside and the person says, no, don't touch me, don't touch me. You are holier than thou. Outside. But when you get inside, you want to show love. That one is cocoa love. So it's very important for you to know that this thing women needs a lot. They need that recognition. Recognize them. Show them some respect. When you are in public and you are communicating and she wants to talk, don't shout her down. Don't say keep quiet. In front of friends. In front of your family. And all those things. When you do that, you kill her. You kill her initiative. You kill her zeal. Even if what she's going to say is not even important, you listen. Even if she makes a mistake, you find a way around it as a man to correct it. A man invited his friends home for a lunch. He's just married and he thought the wife knows how to cook and so he was bragging. You know, men can also brag. I'll get to the men. And he was bragging. And then so he said, he was teasing the bachelors. I mean, when you are in the bachelors club and you graduate, that's how you do. So he was teasing the bachelors club, teasing his PICs. You know who we call the PICs? Partners in crime. He said, now I've graduated and all those things. So they did the bachelor's night for him, married. And they said, now you have to come for some lunch. They all got to the house. And the wife have to prepare some granite soup and some fufu for them to eat. Then here is Madame in the kitchen. Madame didn't know how to prepare granite soup. Because Madame's days in the house, the maids cook for Madame and Madame eats. And Madame couldn't tell Mr. that, Mr. I can't cook granite soup. So Madame realized that when you say granite soup, it's granite plus something. So she went and bought granite that has already been fried, and then she came and peeled it, and then got some tomatoes and get some pepper, put it together and boil it, put it on the fire, pour water on it and boil it and all those things. And then when the friends came, and then he got the fufu pound anyway, prepared the table, they got the nice napkin and put it on top. And then the friends sat down and they were all saying, hey, you know how guys will talk. Say, oh, you are good, or you've married, you've left us. Say, yeah. Then the guy was bluffing. Then they opened the food. They put the food there, then we put the ladder. You know, ladder will always expose things. When they fetch the thing from under, here are granules that are rolling into the soup bowl and all those things. The guy had the shock of his life. And under the shock, the guy had composure. The friend's eyes changed. Then the guy said, oh, why? Are you guys surprised? This is how I want my granite soup. So I specially told my wife to prepare it that way. And he said, if you can't eat it, let me eat it and show you. Then you take the food and put it in, and then you fed the granite and be chewy. He said, if I eat it this way, that's how I mean, when the guy was suffering. The friends also managed and ate some, and they left. He said, oh, this is a special one. He said, you can only find this in my house. When the guys left, then he went to the wife. He said, Abba, you've disgraced me. You should have told me and I would have helped you. But you see, if it's another man, it's that you will rise up and say, why did you cook this? You have demeaned your wife before your friends. Next time they will not respect again. Women need recognition. Even if you are wrong, don't school them in front of the house girl, the house boy, the friends, or whatever. Keep it, swallow it, support them. When the people leave, then correct them. If they want it that way, then we will do it in front of people. Even when they are wrong, they will also disgrace you if you don't take care. Because sometimes women find it difficult to put their back on the ground. Women need comfort. That is why if you're a guy and you have put your room in order and everything, when you take a woman there, when he enters in there, the first thing he does is that he wants to sit on the chair and feel it. She enters the room, her eyes should be going round. Hey, your house is beautiful. So are you the only person staying here? Say yes, I'm staying here. Then he touches this, she touches that, she touches that. Said, oh, okay. Then and because they want comfort. If you have about 3 cars there, she knows automatically one is for her. But if you have cheche, you know what is cheche? Bicycle. That is why, as a man, before you think of marriage, you should have something that you are doing, a work that you show that this is the work I'm doing, because the woman needs comfort. She needs some clothes to wear. She needs some jewelries. All the time they have a budget. And their budget sometimes comes out of impulse. A man, you can put pen and paper to budget. A woman doesn't need that. When she passes by the shop and says, hey, this dress, I wear it to fit you. So how much is it? She will buy. And that is it. They need comfort. So if when the time comes and said, so can I get some money? He said, you know, me tad me pesika. He said, oh, you don't worry, madam. So this how much? Then you go and corner the salesperson. He said, you know, this is my mobile phone. Will you please keep this again? Darling, kuchi kuchi. The truth of the women need comfort. And sometimes they feel good if their husband are buying for them, or their fiancé is buying for them. They enter and then they are picking and you are paying. So you have to get some dough in your pocket. It's good to believe God, yes. But once you are believing God, believe God to give you money also. Because marriage and relationship, money service it also. It cannot be serviced only with the words of mouth. I love you should go with something. Women need protection. Every woman needs protection. He wants to marry a man that will be a man indeed, not a woman. Some men are women. Even their wives are men than them. When they are working with their wives and see lizard, they will be jumping. And the woman will say, oh, this is just a lizard, let's kill it. They need protection. They want to meet a man that is a man. That when they are afraid, he says, stay back, and they will face the situation. And whenever women see their men being bold, you don't know the kind of confidence they have. But when you, the man, cry, you are a coward. Anytime they go to town, they are afraid. A woman was beating the husband all the time. So even in the house, she was winning the match. So she was the champion of the house. Went to town and got this bookman and was misbehaving towards the bookman. The bookman slapped the woman. And the woman said, wait, I'm going to call my husband. When my husband comes, you will see. Alright, the man has been flopping. And you, the champion, they flop you. The man walked there and wanted to go and defend the case. When they got there, he saw this bookman. Then asked the man, are you the one who beat my wife? He said, yes, I beat your wife. He said, and so what will you do? Then he said, you are asking what if you are a man again, slap my wife and we see. No, indirectly the man was hiring the bookman to discipline the wife. He slapped the wife again, boom. Then the wife said, Aji, he said, Connie, don't mind him. Hey, you slapped my wife. If you're a man, try again. Then the man give another one.